Welcome back to Sakura Swim Club. In the last episode, we did some more swimming, and we saw Mieko's very tight, one size too small swimsuit, and now they are coming over to hang out with video games. Sounds like a date.
Good afternoon, Kaede. Hello.
And nice to see you both, too. Come on in.
I like how Mieko's default face is pissed.
When they... Aw, that makes her more endearing. When they enter the apartment, I find there's barely enough room for all of us to fit. Are you serious? Look at the size of this place. It's huge. You doof. I never really intended to have guests over. Maybe I should have moved into a slightly larger apartment.
This apartment. It's tiny in here. I can barely move without bumping into something. We don't know where the third wall is in here, so...
That's true. As if to illustrate her point, she bumps into Hiromi, and I guess they're not necessarily to scale with the art. Because... anyway. I'm like, that looks about as big as our living room.
With perspective.
Right.
The door in the back.
Exactly.
Like,
if everything here is drawn...
walk up to it and smack her face into that board.
Exactly.
Watch where you're going. Watch where you're going.
Both of them continue to argue as they settle themselves into my home. Mieko is practically turning over everything she can. For what purpose? I don't know.
I know there has to be something in here to find. What are you on?
Like what? What's there to find?
Tabs! I want to know where you're hiding the goods.
What goods?
Paint! Ganja!
Hiromi doesn't seem to really care, though. If anything, she just looks bored. Then Hiromi focuses her eyes on the ancient box that I keep the battle station in.
What is this, Kaede? Oh, let me see!
Mieko dives into the box before Hiromi can even move. Hey, be careful with that!
When you put it that way, you must be hiding something in here.
She begins casually tossing old game discs to the side as she digs through the box's contents. I can only look in horror as she mistreats some of my most valuable possessions.
Aw, there's nothing here. I was hoping to find at least one dirty magazine, but nothing. Not even any rolling paper.
Alright. I did not expect Mieko to be the porny one, but I guess she's the one who keeps mentioning being perverted, so...
She is obsessed with it.
She doth protest too much.
What's wrong with you, Kaede? You are way too normal.
I'm sorry? I haven't recovered from what I just witnessed yet.
Mieko, do you realize what was in that box? I wasn't really paying attention. If it is what I think it is...
She wanders over and has a look inside herself.
It is! This is an original Arcadian battle station!
Good choice.
Do you know how rare these are now?
I didn't. She immediately grabs a controller and drops herself in front of the television. I don't even have it hooked up yet!
Well, are we gonna play or not? Or do I have to set this up by my...
She trips over the controller cord before she finishes. I just had a jolt of fear run through my body for realsy. Hang on a minute. How? Okay, I know Sakura games are...
Wait a minute, she's wearing a matching bra and panties. That's on purpose.
I know Sakura games or whatever, and there's usually a lot I forgive with them since they are all fan service, but I've seen you clumsy, and you are nowhere near that clumsy.
Yeah, that's a perfectly executed shibari tie up in there. That is on purpose.
Anyway, the cable tangles around her leg as she flails around. Somehow she manages to get it wrapped around her entire body. No matter how much she struggles against it, it quickly binds her. The sliding cords begin to tear open buttons and make her skirt fly up. It's almost as if they come alive. Her bra is pulled down too, leaving only a tiny cord to protect her modesty. I have to say...
Bullshit.
The cord wrap Velcro thing covering the nips, that's actually really inventive. I've never seen that before, and that was really smart. Anyway, she lies there helplessly, panties plainly visible to see. Mieko and I just stand there, unsure of what exactly we should do.
Stop staring and help me!
She tries to undo it herself, but the wires just get more tangled.
I think the skirt issue from a couple of episodes ago was bullshit, too.
Where did her skirt go? Like, it didn't just fly up. Her skirt is just gone. Her shirt's there. Her bra is there. But her skirt's just gone. Does she have quad butt? No, she doesn't have quad butt. I'm not sure what I should be more worried about. Fraying the cords of my old Arcadia battle station or how I'm going to untangle her. Hang on. Lay still. I slowly reach forward to one of the cables. Hiromi's eyes slowly watch my hand reach toward her. I tug on the cable, making her squirm a little bit.
Not that cable.
Which cable then?
The one on my...
She looks down at her chest. No, I can't do that. I can't touch that.
But I need help. Why do you need to do it? I can do it.
Miyako tries to untangle it herself, but much to her misfortune, the cables tangle her up too. Really?
No, they're pulling me in!
Really? They struggle on top of one another, trying their best to escape.
Remember, folks, women's is incompetent at basic interactions.
Apparently. At least...
Stop moving, Hiromi! I'm trying to get myself free!
Girl Japanese high school students, apparently.
You stop moving!
Neither of them stop, though. It's not long before they're a tangled mess of cables, clothes, and flailing limbs. That's a good line. For what feels like an eternity, they just look back at me.
Don't just stand there! Are you gonna help us get out of this? Or do you like watching girls struggle helplessly in front of you?
I mean...
This was planned.
Please don't accuse me of being into things like that.
Whatever, just do something! Anything!
I did manage to get them free of the cables eventually. It required me to get a bit hands-on, but I did eventually manage to do it. I'm the first one here today. Miyako wanders through the door, then puffs her cheeks when she sees me.
We must never speak of what happened again.
No problem, because I don't even know what happened. I didn't even say anything anyway.
Quiet! Time for you to get in the pool. I'll be changed in a minute, so wait there.
She quickly heads off to the changing room.
I can't help but notice that you never change into your swim trunks or anything.
She just
in full uniform.
Exactly. I just stand there, counting the bricks in the wall. My eyes wander down and I notice something. Miyako left her bag here. Don't, dude. She usually puts her swimsuit in that bag too. I'd better give it to her. Oh, God. As I wander into the changing room, I call out, Miyako! Miyako? There's no one in here. Where did she disappear to? Miyako, you left your bag behind. Now she has quad butt going.
Yep.
It occurs to me that walking into the changing room was a terrible idea. Oh, does it? Does it occur to you? Also, that if that's her actual bra, she's got no support. FLBP.
There's a little less polish on this one.
Polish?
Yeah, like the stockings aren't defined. Her skirt is only lightly shaded. I mean,
maybe they use different artists. Huh.
Maybe.
It occurs to me that walking into the changing room was a terrible idea, but too late for that now. The sight in front of me is quite unbelievable. Standing there...
skirt's not defined. Like the hem? No, the hem of it's not properly defined.
Huh. Standing there in a state of undress, Miyako appears to be wearing her signature blue stripes today. Her signature. As she pulls her shirt off, I slowly watch her chest get squashed. Then eventually break free of the shirt's confines.
Is that thong underwear?
Maybe. I'm seeing more stripes than I did before. She simply stands there, her shirt half removed, her skirt slightly unraveled. There have been few moments in my life as awkward as this. He says, a day after dealing with whatever cable incident happened in his living room. As she slowly turns her eyes to look at me, I feel a shiver of dread go down my spine.
Kaede? What are you doing, stupid?
I wanted to give you your bag. She looks at it and slowly realizes the problem.
No, don't tell me. You've been going through my clothes, haven't you?
Yeah, and you call me the perverted one. I haven't touched your clothes.
There's no way that you haven't.
Angrily, she takes a step toward me, but realizes she has other problems.
You can see everything.
I mean, not everything. Her bra seems to be a size too small. Oh, they called it out. There's barely enough cloth to cover her... Am I really going to say it? It does not seem to do much to support her either. Hey, I called it! Yay, smart me. As she moves, I cannot help but notice the earthquakes that are erupting over her tracts of land. Really?
Just leave the bag over there.
Okay, I'll do that.
And stop acting like that.
No.
This is so embarrassing for me and you don't even care.
Yes, but I do care. Her cheeks are so flushed right now. I swear that it's making her dizzy. She awkwardly stumbles over to her bag and clutches it protectively to her chest. Rummaging through it, she desperately searches for her swimsuit.
Where is it? What did you do with my swimsuit?
I didn't do anything with it.
This must have been your plan all along. You got rid of my swimsuit so that I'd have to swim in my panties. You wanted to see more stripes, didn't you?
I can't comment on that.
That's been your obsession ever since you got here. Jesus fucking Christ.
After that incident, the swimming lesson continued and ended eventually. Uneventfully is what that should say. Albeit with Mieko forcing me to do even more laps than usual. Hiromi turned up late, but earlier than she usually does. Now we're all heading home together. As we're walking out of the front gate, both of them seem apprehensive about something.
Kaede, I wanted to know something.
Yeah? Something wrong?
How are your studies going? In class, you don't pay attention at all. But don't get the wrong idea. I'm not concerned about you or anything.
Of course not.
Typical Cinderella.
I've barely learned anything while I'm here. My complete indifference toward learning is becoming a serious problem. I won't lie, I haven't been doing that well.
Why is that? Can't concentrate? Do you really have that much trouble studying?
I just don't really care enough, I guess.
Maybe it's time you started caring. You're coming over to my place for a study session.
A study session?
You just said that you weren't doing well, didn't you? I'm gonna help you then.
Okay, well, Coiny says tails, so I don't think I can say no. Some help wouldn't hurt.
Good, we're studying this afternoon then.
She has that look in her eye. I don't think this is one of those situations where I can say no.
I would take her up on her offer, Kaede. May not seem like it, but she's really a gifted student. What do you mean it may not seem like it? I'm just teasing.
Well, if Hiromi says you're a good student...
Well, I'm an okay student, I guess. She's being modest. She's at the top of the class. Though people tend to overlook that.
Mieko seems to grow quite grim as Hiromi says that. I'd better say something before this escalates into anything. Alright, when do you want to do a study session then?
As soon as we can. You can't fail now. Exams are coming soon. She's right. You should really be paying attention to your academics.
I get told that enough by someone else. Now I have these two telling me that. But they mean well, just like he does. This study session might be fun. Alright, so we'll all study together?
I'm afraid I can't. I need to go visit someone.
Visit who exactly?
My mother.
Mieko grabs me by the ear and pulls it toward her. Fiercely, she whispers into it.
Back off! That isn't any of your business.
This isn't like when Mieko's usually angry at me. Alright, sorry, Hiromi. Maybe we can study together next time.
It's okay. There's something happening at home right now. So let's just say things aren't looking too good.
Alright, sorry.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, enjoy your study session with Mieko. Hope it goes well.
She's obviously forcing a smile. Whatever is happening at home is really upsetting her. See you later, Hiromi. What are you doing, Myakamura?
There's a gnat.
Oh yeah, that thing? Yeah, I blew it off my mic and it flew toward you. See you later, Hiromi. I can see her smile disappear as she turns back to us. Slowly, she walks away.
Look what you've done.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
You really have no tact at all. She's being vague about something. It means she doesn't want to talk about it.
I know. I feel bad about it. She's obviously hurting at the moment. Mieko huffs as I say that.
Whatever. We better get this study session. Blah.
It's okay, Mieko. I'm sure you're still embarrassed about earlier today.
We better get this study session out of the way. After what you did there, you better pay attention to what I'm going to tell you.
I'll pay attention to something if you know what don't worry, I will.
Good. This way.
She beckons me to follow her through the district. It's only a short walk before we arrive at her home, but we won't enter that home for another day.
We're just going to stand out here.
Yep.
She's going to be like, what are you doing? And we're just going to set up a little tent. She's going to be like, are you serious right now? We have to study now. Exams are in a week. And we're going to be like setting up a cook stove. And she's going to be like, oh my god.
That was involved. Thank you all very much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow for another episode.
Bye!